Hi, everybody. My name is Levi Cermak. I'm with the Maverick Venture Fund, and today we're joined by Akhil Kanodia with Lujota. Hi, Akhil. Thanks for being here today. So, we are here to learn about Lujota. So, what is Lujota?
Hi Levi. Lujota wants to help people to own real money by offering them gold-backed money. In other words, it's going to be a gold savings and payments platform. We want to help people to own a debit card that is backed by gold and to be able to use that debit card anytime, anywhere in the world, just like any other debit card. And people would be able to redeem their gold savings by requesting for delivery of physical gold owned by them. In other words, Lujota customers would have complete control over their gold holdings.
Okay, so why is it important for people to have gold-backed money available to them?
I believe that sound money is the foundation of a modern society. And for the past 50 years, we have had only fiat money, which is backed by nothing. This has led to high inflation, high debt, and lower standards of living. And this is a problem. And so I thought that it's time now to offer people an option to be able to own sound money, gold backed money once again.
Okay, and so with a gold-backed card, there are a lot of advantages of having gold-backed money, such as it's a hedge against inflation. What are some of the other things you're hearing from customers that they're excited about when it comes to Lujota?
So one of the most important things for a lot of customers who already believe in gold and own some gold is that now Lujota is going to be able to make their gold liquid. Gold for a long time has been considered as an illiquid asset, and a lot of people still invest in gold, but they're not able to use it really. And now with Lujota, they will be able to use it like money, like cash in the marketplace. So that's a huge flexibility and added feature that they will get with Lujota actually. So gold, of course, acts as an asset. It's a stable asset with low volatility. And like you said, it's the best known hedge against inflation. And now people would be also able to use it like money. So it gives them best of both actually.
That's fantastic. Okay, I'd like to go into your background a little bit. So, who is Akhil?
I was born and raised in India, then went to USC for my education in Los Angeles, went back to India for a number of years and launched three startups there. And now I'm back in the US and want to do Lujota and launch Lujota here in the US and then take it global.
Excellent. So, what's your experience been like as an MBA student at UNO?
Oh, it's been wonderful. I've learned a lot in the MBA program at UNO, got a lot of support from my faculty, from other students in my classes, and the ecosystem that is available here for any student who is pursuing entrepreneurship.
So, you are one of the rare individuals in the Maverick Venture Fund that has a startup. And even more rare, you achieved or you successfully raised funds from the Maverick Venture Fund. So, tell us what that experience has been like as both a student and a founder at the Maverick Venture Fund.
Oh, my experience has been wonderful. Like I said, I've learned a lot in the MBA program, and a large part of that was within the Maverick Venture Fund, actually. I learned a lot of new things about the entrepreneurship world, actually, and it helped me to also make connections with mentors, investors, other collaborators, and like-minded entrepreneurs. Of course, you have made a lot of introductions for me over the last year or so. Some of those have been very, very valuable, as we know, because I was able to connect with American National Bank and sign an MOU with them for Lujota to become a bank partner for Lujota and to be able to issue debit cards for our customers and process debit card payments. So it has been wonderful, actually.
That's fantastic. So, kind of moving back into Lujota here, what are some of the main hurdles that you faced when you were starting Lujota? I know it has a really interesting history. If you wouldn't mind touching on that.
Sure, sure. I attempted launching Lujota back in India about 10 years ago. And I launched Lujota there, but I found very quickly that I was ahead of the time. At that time, people didn't know about digital currencies. Nobody had even heard about Bitcoin. So the marketplace was not conducive for an idea like Lujota. And fast forward 7, 8 years, I've started thinking that now the time is ripe for something like Lujota. And that's why I wanted to come to the US and then launch it here.
That's fantastic. So you've been in India, you've been in California, you've been in Nebraska. Can you talk a little bit about the differences between those entrepreneurial ecosystems?
So yes, absolutely. Indian entrepreneurship system is more about tried and tested ideas.
Okay.
So in India, we appreciate a lot of ideas that are already tried and tested elsewhere in the world. And a lot of them, those ideas originate in the US actually. And so that's about that. However, in the US, there is more encouragement for new ideas, breakthrough ideas, and then there is a larger appetite overall to back those new ideas, innovations, and then hopefully make them successful.
So what about Nebraska specifically? Have you encountered any specific challenges when it comes to raising money, or what's that experience been like for you?
Sure. In my journey in Nebraska, what I found is there's tons of capital available here. And there's a lot of capital. However, most of that capital is risk-averse capital. So I believe that to be able to create a more vibrant startup ecosystem, we need more risk capital, more access to risk capital here in Nebraska, especially for tech startups.
Right. And as you and I know, Warren Buffett created 1,000 millionaires, and part of the investing ethos behind that is don't lose money, don't lose money, and don't lose money. And with that comes a very different risk appetite than what entrepreneurs really need in the capital markets. And so one of the things that we work on at the Maverick Venture Fund is really that pre-seed, pre-revenue spot. And we believe that we have a strong impact on the community and the startup community specifically. So what's your experience been specifically as a founder to work with some of the students in the Maverick Venture Fund?
I do believe that Nebraska has a lot of people who are very enterprising. So clearly, Nebraska has a lot of enterprising people who want to start their own businesses. And the students and other founders that I've interacted with here at UNO and otherwise outside within the community, I found that they have some great ideas and want to go ahead and take risks and are always trying to help each other, looking for resources, sharing information, making introductions for each other and all of that. So there is a very collaborative atmosphere here within the entrepreneurship community and founders.
I've often heard it said that you're one or two phone calls away from anybody in Nebraska. And I certainly think that's the truth with how willing people are to help each other here. So take us back to where is Lujota at right now today and what are you doing?
So Lujota is now gearing to apply for the prototype grant from the state of Nebraska. And we are currently raising funds for private matching funds for the prototype grant. Our next step will be to start building a prototype very quickly and then to do a beta phase testing. And once that is over, then we would go ahead and launch Lujota fully in the marketplace.
That's a lot going on. Can you, for the viewers that might not be aware, can you break down what is the prototype grant in Nebraska and why is it such a fantastic resource for our community?
Sure. So the Department of Economic Development offers a prototype grant for startup entrepreneurs here in Nebraska up to a limit of $150,000. For that grant, the founders have to raise matching funds, which is equivalent to 50% of the amount that is being requested for the grant. So, for example, Lujota would be requesting for $150,000 from the Department of Economic Development, for which we are raising $75,000 in private matching funds. And it's been a wonderful grant program, I believe. I know already a few people who have received those grants. I know personally at least 3 people who have received those grants and have been able to develop their prototype and are doing wonderful things in the marketplace right now.
Completely agree. It's really the prototype grant and the commercialization grant are fantastic resources for Nebraska and really behind a lot of that early traction and prototype development that some of our founders really needed. So that's been a fantastic resource for all of us. What's your long-term vision for Lujota when it's at the pinnacle of its success as it meets your vision? What's that look like?
For Lujota, I would like to see it serve as alternative money alongside other major currencies in the world. That's my long-term
That's
vision.
fantastic. And is that a global vision? Is that impacting people here? Where is this?
It's going to be global. That's a global vision. I want to see Lujota serve as alternative money with alongside other major currencies in the world.
How do you think that's going to change the world?
The way I see this is it's like offering an option to people. We have fiat money, and it's been around and it will be around, of course. However, I want to see people get access to alternative money in the form of Lujota, which is gold-backed money, because I think a lot of people are looking for that, and people deserve it. Market deserve it, I think. That's again another reason that why we see a rise of cryptocurrencies in the marketplace. So that's clearly one of the reasons, actually.
Great point. How can people help with Lujota and you in this journey?
Oh, well, I've received a lot of support. First of all, I would like to thank you as well as many other people who have helped me in this journey so far. And I've received tremendous support, I would say. Going forward, I would just say that it would be nice if people can create more awareness about Lujota, about gold, about money in general, what money is, how it functions, how it impacts us all. I think that kind of sharing and creating awareness would go a long way in our journey.
That's wonderful. Where can people find Lujota?
We have a website, lujota.com, and people can visit that website. We have a form there. If they want to get in touch with us, they can submit their information and we will get back in touch with them. We also have this waitlist going on for becoming our customers when we launch fully. So people can join our waitlist and sign up there.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Akhil. It's been really a pleasure to watch Lujota grow and thrive as you've been getting this off the ground here in Nebraska. And it's also been great to become a friend of yours and a supporter of what you're doing. So thanks again for being here.
Thank you. Thank you, Levi. Hi, my name is Akhil Kanodia. I'm the founder of Lujota. Lujota is offering gold-backed debit card to the customers to be able to use gold-backed money in the marketplace. You can find us on lujota.com, that is lujota.com, and you can also find me on LinkedIn at Akhil Kanodia. Thank you.